Hello my homies, OneSmartCat playing some more Spellslingers, and today the word is YAK. YAK, 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 YAK. Hopefully that's the word today. So I've been wanting to make a YAK deck since I first pulled the YAK out of the Helvault cards. I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking YAK deck. But I wasn't able to until I got this card. I had to make this card. It's a land card, and starting turn 6 you have a chance to add a 1-cost 1/1 copy of a random creature from your graveyard to your hand instead of getting a mana gem. If you do, give it flying. What's so important about this card is it brings back a creature, and yes, it becomes a 1/1, but if you're getting a bunch of Yaks out, I guess this will be the overview for the deck. If you're getting a bunch of Yaks out, they come back as 1/1, but depending on how many Yaks you've put out, they get +2/+2, or +4/+4, or +6/+6, plus flying. So you can get some very big flying Yaks with just that card and the YAK card. The other stuff for the review is it is a Teferi deck, but I don't lean too far into the whole trap mechanic. I just lean more into, you know, having good black and white creatures, blue and white creatures. As part of the overview, Alarm Bell is big because it helps you get Yaks. What else is good? Mystic is good because you can put Yaks and then you can give them weapons. YAK with weapons, that's always fun. I have Clone in here, so if you have a YAK down and you clone it, it does not count as a YAK summon, but it is another YAK on the field that you're able to manipulate. Like if you bring it back to your hand, or if you unsummon it or stuff like that, and then you summon it again, then it will count as a YAK. So it's just about putting Yaks out in different ways. That'll be the overview. The deck tech, you can skip ahead. There are timestamps in the description. Champion's Grit. This is a good way to get a YAK killed and bring it back and summon it again. Remember, it's all about Yaks. It's all about Yaks being summoned. That's what we're going for here. The Kitty Cat is good early life gain and defense. It's just a 1-cost 2/2. I put this in the deck because it's like very early control that can really, depending on the situation, it can really put your opponent behind. Like whenever it comes out, the next card that they draw, it raises the cost of it by 1. It's only 1, but depending on what it is, and like especially if it's early game, it could honestly be really huge. Snaring Specter I put in here for a duality. Like it has 2 purposes. It's a low cost 2/1 flyer, so early game you're able to fly overhead, and it does the whole trap thing. I didn't want to lean into the Teferi traps, but having a couple of them in the deck doesn't hurt. These are the Yaks. They are the cornerstone of the deck. They get a 2/+2/+2 for every other YAK that you have played in the game. Alarm Bell, like I said earlier, it's a 2-cost 2 activation, and it helps you get Yaks and other stuff if you need to. Whenever you activate it, it does draft a creature that costs 2 or less from your deck. So it's a good way to find Yaks. Unsummon is good to fuck with your enemy, and if you're ahead on the board, you can unsummon one of your own Yaks. That way to put it back out again and, you know, get more buffs. This man is in here just for a little extra card draw, so we can find Yaks and the other stuff we need. The Mystic, like I said, she's able to give Yaks weapons, which is horrifying. The Warleader is a good card just in general. It's a 3/4/3. but it also has a chance of creating more Yaks, which I have had it done as I was like testing this deck out. Absorb is like, even if you're not doing a trap Teferi, Absorb is just like an amazing trap. It literally counters one of their cards if it costs 3 or more, so like it completely gets rid of it, and you heal yourself for 3. It's probably one of the best traps out there. The Aerialist is, I've said it a bunch of times before, they're probably my favorite mix mana card. It's just really good. It's a 3/2/4 that has flying and starts off with ward. It's just a really good card. The Roc is in here for a little bit extra life gain, and it's a flyer. It's a 4/2/5 flyer, so it's very good. Clone, like I said, if you clone a Yak, it doesn't do the +2/+2, but it does give you opportunities to do stuff with the Yak that's on the field. And you can also clone other stuff if you need to. It's a fun card to mess around with. Clonesplosion, everything that's on the field, you get a copy of it in your hand. I could probably put another one of these in this deck, but I only have one, so there's only one of them in here. Mistraven is one of my favorite blue cards. It's a 5-cost 3/3 flyer, but whenever you put it out, you can return an enemy creature to the hand. It's just another way to like get rid of high-cost cards that they're gonna have to spend mana on to get back out on the field. And then we have Clear Their Field. Return all creatures to the hand. It's basically a board wipe that doesn't kill anything, but it works for us. Ooh, that deck tech made me winded. All right, let's jump in and see what happens. Yak, 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 yak. This deck does relatively well. The Yaks don't always come out to play. But even without the Yaks, the deck is able to, you know, it can still stand on its own even without the Yaks.
Teferi versus Soren.
Versus Soren. Versus vampires with drain and vampires with flying. We have a lot of flying, so we should be alright. We don't have a first turn draw yet, but I kind of want to keep both of these. That's obviously we'll throw back in the field.
It's time.
You are utterly
Stretching. Oh, feels so good. If we could get a 1-turn draw, we do not, but it's okay. So we don't have any Yaks, not yet. He put out a vampire, very surprising. We'll put this out. What do we want? We could get 2 more absorbs in our deck. That'd be really good. But I kind of want this. We're gonna lean toward our Yak involvement because that could bring back a lot of Yaks. If he swings with this, we're probably just gonna let it by because I actually want to. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I want to put this out and give her a weapon. But he killed her. So we'll put this guy out next and then give him a weapon.
You go low, I'll go high.
And he's warded, so he can't blow him up again like he blew up the last one. So that's good.
They shall feel our defiance.
Stop raging. It's only blood.
We'll go ahead and take this block because we are going to hope that our weapon will give us like a +1/+1 or +1/+2, something like that. And the weapon only costs 1. So we'll actually be able to play it this turn as well.
Let's gear up.
There's a +3/+2. That's nice. +1/+1 with armor. Haste. Let's do the +3/+2. This will make it so that she's... I don't think he's going to want to take 5 to the face. And if we could get rid of that flyer, that'd be great. Or he'll just leave. Okay. The power of the Yaks. We're obviously going to do another game after that.
Right?
I didn't even do anything yet. I just made a 5/4 flyer. He had a flying defender. I don't understand.
Time is on my...
Teferi versus Vraska.
I have been running into a lot of Vraskas the last couple of days. She's very good. She's very good. Alright, we have our YAK, so we don't need the alarm bell right now. We will keep this in order to unsummon our YAK and to summon him back. Okay, now we have 2 unsummons. That's too many unsummons.
It's time.
Gaze upon me and despair.
No first turn draw, that's okay. Hopefully she'll spend her first couple of turns, excuse me, just trying to self-finale herself. If she does that, we can build up these Yaks really big. Because we could YAK and then unsummon. We won't have anything on the field. And then the next turn we can YAK again. What does that put us at? That's at 3 mana. And then the next turn we could clone the YAK. And then we'll unsummon the clone. What is happening here? Somebody did not shuffle this deck very good. Okay, we can make this work. If she takes time to do like her own self-destruction, then we can make some pretty big Yaks. Okay, so we're at 3. So that's awesome. We'll unsummon our YAK. Put the cat out. That way we have a defender. And put that back. I honestly might let this 3 go through. Because I don't want that to die yet. Because if I attack with it, then that just becomes like a 1 damage that they just did right there. So we put our YAK back out. We're not going to unsummon this YAK. We are going to clone it and then unsummon the clone. That way it stays a YAK. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. Get the 2 life. They'll kill it, but it's okay. So our next turn we'll have 5 mana. Hopefully we get another 1 draw. That way we can clone and then put out another 1 draw. Okay, so he triggered the +1/+1 thing. We probably will... I think I'm gonna let the 6 go through for 1 more turn. because if I would have blocked, it would have became a 4-1, and then the clone also would have been a 4-1, and I don't want that. So let's go ahead and clone it.
This is weird.
And then we want to attack. He's gonna block with that. I honestly might unsummon that next turn. Alright, so if he attacks with all of these, we're gonna block and kill both of these. The 4 is gonna go through, but no. Okay, I'm gonna have to change our game plan. Where we're gonna be at? We're gonna be at 6. Ooh, did that bring back my YAK? That did not bring back my YAK. So we're at 5 still. We're gonna have to unsummon this. That's gonna hurt us. We'll put out this and do guess again. Put out this. That's a 1/1 flyer now. Okay, we're in a better spot now. I wish I could see what was in my graveyard, but that's still not a thing in this game for some reason. Because I want to know how much stuff I have in my graveyard. Is it a copy of a creature from your graveyard, or is it the actual creature? It's a copy of a random creature. My YAK, you son of a bitch. We can't take any more damage. So that sucks that he did that, because now that YAK's not even in my graveyard. He took a YAK away from me. That bastard. Come on, bud. You lagging out over there? Don't lag out on me now. You're winning right now. There we go. Good job. Good job. Yeah, we need defenders right now.
This land is defended.
Oh, -2. Ooh, we'll do that one. We have one more. We can get a YAK back from our graveyard. Flying life gain. He does have that for reach. He should probably do that, or else I'm just gonna keep gaining life from this. Guess he doesn't want to. If he attacks with these, we will block with that, and we will block with this.
I redecorated. You like it?
He's destroying stuff in order to get more finales. And he has a lot of mana right now too, so he's going to be able to put those out as well. Whatever he drew, or whatever he drafted. That card is going to fuck us. This is such a good card for Vraska. I don't know if I have it in my Vraska deck. If I don't, I need to put it in there.
All shall find their place.
All of our stuff is gonna die next turn, because he's gonna explode his Plague Hauler, which is gonna do -2/-2 to everybody. So hopefully we get a decent defender on this next card draw. That's not great. Let's see what it gives us. It gives us another YAK, which should be at least a +2/+2 right now. Yeah, it's a +4/+4. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that out. We'll attack with both of these, because he's gonna do that next turn. So we might as well get the life gain. That's why he blocked with that, like instead of this or something, because he knows that he's about to destroy it. If he does it now, though, our YAK will survive. The YAK will survive. So we are down right now, but he only has 2 monsters able to attack right now.
Death is a part of life.
I'm questioning that cocoon didn't do anything. Oh, he's making us discard. Okay. I got you.
You don't die in vain.
So us not having anything in our hand kind of sucks. He didn't do this yet, so let's just kill this and let that buy for right now. Hopefully we can get something to like replicate our YAK or something. Ooh, if we had one more mana. If we had one more mana, that would have been huge. This will survive the thing. The -1/-1. This will give us more traps. Do we want more traps right now? Let's do this. And if we attack with this, he's just going to kill this, and it's going to kill this anyway. So we're going to play a little bit defensively right now. If I was him, I would attack with everything. That way it forces me to block. Ooh, that's big. That may have just won him the game. What is that? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, we might as well kill this now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Death is a part of life.
At least we're able to get rid of that. And I mean, next turn we're gonna do this, and hopefully, what is it? We really don't want this card to activate.
You don't die.
Hopefully, this card does not activate.
I am but a herald.
Okay, good. It didn't activate. All right, bought us one more turn. The Yaks didn't really come out in this one.
I am but a herald.
We had some at the beginning, but we weren't able to utilize them well. Yeah, we lost this
Go
one.
low, I'll go high.
We'll do one more. Do I have time to do one more? I have to work and stuff. I want to... The only thing we got the YAK up to was like +4/+4, which made it a 6/6, which is good. But the thing is like some of the games that I was doing, like as I was making the deck, like I had like 4 flying, you know, 8/8 Yaks. You know, that's kind of what I was hoping to go for on this one.
Justice will prevail in the end.
I should have seen that.
Good job, Vraska. Vraska has been very strong lately.
It feels great to watch you lose.
I'm honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to do another one. Such is
Time is on my
the hampering of having to go to work. Work sucks. I wish I could just keep trying to make this video for another 30 minutes, but I can't. So I am going to go ahead and put this one out. The deck does work. I'll do this. I'll make this video again. I do want to get this deck out into the world, because it is fun. It's fun messing around with the Yaks. Like I said, I have had games where, you know, I had 4 flying 8/8, you know, 12/12, 4/4 Yaks. And it's really fun whenever it works out that way. So this deck will be in the description. Subscribe if you have not done so, and hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. Whee!